gentlemen, welcome to the 2014 APTA Awards Ceremony, celebrating excellence in the public transportation industry. And now, please welcome our host, Eva Saha.
Good morning, everyone. It's lovely to see all these bright and awake faces. For our 2014 APTA Award winners, this is going to be the best day of their lives. Today is a day to celebrate excellence in the public transportation industry, and it is my distinct pleasure to MC this exciting awards ceremony. I'm delighted to be here today to help honor excellence in the public transit industry. As top public transit leaders who have helped make public transportation the choice of more and more Americans, these winning individuals and organizations are being recognized as the best of the best. But before we begin the awards presentation, let's take a moment to reflect on the tremendous value that public transportation brings to the United States and our local communities. The public transit industry is vital to our country's economy. First, the public transit industry is a $58 billion industry that employs more than 400,000 people. Additionally, 74% of the federal funds that flow to public transportation go to the private sector. The result? American jobs. And since nearly 60% of the trips taken on public transportation are taken for work commutes, millions of people depend on public transit for access to their jobs. And one last economic fact, every $1 invested in public transportation generates approximately $4 in economic returns. That's just one reason why we say that where public transportation goes, community grows. Last but not least, I understand that 10.7 billion trips were taken on public transportation in the United States just last year. That's the second highest number in 57 years. So, what does this mean? Well, it means that you are all succeeding. And along with today's winners, everyone should be proud of the contributions that you make every day, not only in the public transportation industry, but also by helping improve our nation's overall quality of life. So I want to first acknowledge everyone in the room for all the good work that you do to advance public transportation. So let's applaud everyone here for working so hard to build a better America. Bravo. And now let's begin by thanking the longtime sponsor of this year's awards ceremony. His sponsorship of the APTA Awards ceremony this year and for many years earlier is much appreciated by everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for our sponsor, SPX Genfair, and its president, Kim Green. And now let's watch the SPX Genfair video. Well, thank you, Mr. Green. We all appreciate your ongoing support for the APTA Awards. This year's award winners are individuals and organizations who have demonstrated outstanding leadership, dedication, and commitment to advancing public transportation. The 2014 APTA Award winners have made a big difference, not only for public transit riders, but for the public transit industry as a whole. They are exceptional role models of excellence for everyone here today. Before we present the awards, Michael Harbour, the outgoing 2014 APTA Awards Committee Chair and Acting Chief Executive Officer of Sound Transit in Seattle, Washington, has a few introductory remarks. Let's give a big hand for Michael Harbour.
Thank you, Eva. That's a longer walk than it looks. Good morning, everyone. Well, this is always one of the highlights of the APTA annual meeting, and we take time to recognize and thank the people and organizations in the North American public transportation industry who have done outstanding work to advance public transportation in their communities and in all of North America. Winning a prestigious APTA award is a high honor that acknowledges today's winners as the best of the best. APTA award recipients are leaders and innovators as well as models of excellence that have had a huge impact on their communities and on our industry. Today we are present not only to congratulate these individuals and organizations for a job well done, but to thank them for their hard work and dedication. Finally, as the chair of the 2014 APTA Awards Committee, I want to thank all the members of the Awards Committee for their dedication and hard work. They have had difficult decisions to make, and I have been grateful and impressed with the commitment to fairness and seriousness with which they approach this task. It has been a privilege to serve with the members of the committee. I also want to thank Virginia Miller, the APTA staff, for all of their hard work in organizing this event and making it possible. Thank you and congratulations to all of our recipients.
And thank you, Michael. And now, before we introduce this year's 2014 APTA Award winners, I just want to let you know how we're going to proceed. After I announce the name of the award, the presenter will come on stage, and then I'll announce the name of the winner. A video about the winner will then begin to play, and it will summarize the winner's significant contributions. Now, I know it will be hard to resist celebrating when I announce the winner, but please hold your applause until the video is completed. I'll then introduce the winner who will come to the stage to accept his or her award. And that is the time to stand up and give them the applause they deserve as they start to walk down the aisle. Okay? All right, let's start. First, we begin with the APTA Innovation Award, which is given to a public transportation system that has demonstrated innovative concepts in the provision of public transportation services. And this year, we have two winners. Presenting the first 2014 Innovation Award is Terry Solis, Chairman and Secretary of the Board for the Solis Group in Pasadena, California. And the winner of the first 2014 Innovation Award is Capital Metropolitan Transportation Authority from Austin, Texas.
Responding to rapidly increasing healthcare costs, Capital Metro enacted an employee wellness program aimed to help administrators, mechanics, and operators improve their health, reduce absenteeism, improve morale, and increase safety awareness. The foundation of Capital Metro's wellness program are 4 staffed 24-hour on-site wellness centers that provide free personal training and group fitness classes. A registered dietitian provides employees with nutrition counseling sessions, weight management, and healthy cooking classes. The employee cafeteria includes a healthy options menu, and with the use of company-subsidized coupons, employees are able to make healthier food choices at a discounted rate. Also, to help combat stress, employees can check out a bicycle to ride during shift breaks and even meet with a massage therapist. Additionally, the wellness program offers free tobacco cessation classes to employees and household members and implemented tobacco-free workplace and transit stop policies in 2013. Capital Metro has established an award-winning nationally recognized program that serves as a model for transportation companies looking to improve the physical, mental, and emotional health of their staff.
Accepting the Innovation Award are Capital Metro President and CEO Linda Watson, Director of Risk Management, Mike Nyron, and Wellness Program Manager, Tim Kelly. Let's give a round of applause to Capital Metropolitan Transportation Authority. Austin, Texas Mayor Lee Leffingwell said about Capital Metro. Austin is a very progressive and health-conscious city, and Capital Metro has been a key player in creating that culture of wellness in our community. It's places like Capital Metro that help keep Austin on the list of fittest cities in the nation. I applaud them for bringing the prestigious 2014 American Public Transportation Association Innovation Award to Central Texas. Congratulations to all of the Capital Metro employees for their comprehensive employee wellness program. And now it's time to announce the second winner of the 2014 APTA Innovation Award. Presenting the award is Matthew Tucker, Executive Director of North County Transit District in Oceanside, California. Welcome, Matthew. The winner of the second 2014 APTA Innovation Award goes to Regional Transportation District from Denver, Colorado.
RTD has set the bar for innovative workforce development, for cultivating its people, the industry, and its community in a way that best leverages resources, maximizes benefit, awards innovation, and fosters success now and in the future. The vision, innovation, and foresight behind RTD's strategic leadership development to create and sustain career paths, business collaborations, and economic development are making significant positive impacts, inspiring change, and serving as models within and outside the industry. By devising and employing a multi-phased progressive approach that not only trains for today's skills, but also anticipates tomorrow's, RTD is meeting the challenges of innovation and developing its most important asset, human capital. From entry-level opportunities, continual training, and career pathing, to cultivation of shared best practice knowledge through its multi-agency exchange program, talent development through its Leadership Academy, and local job creation through the Workforce Initiative Now, RTD is developing possibilities and fostering the next generation of industry leaders. In the process, RTD is not only transforming public transit, it is setting the bar for positive change as it impacts lives, communities, and creates a blueprint to inspire others.
Accepting the Innovation Award are RTD Board Chairman Chuck Sisk and CEO and General Manager Phil Washington. Let's give a round of applause for Regional Transportation District. Denver Mayor Michael Hancock said, "Denver is a city of opportunity, a place where ingenuity and innovation thrive. By providing leadership development to employees at all levels, RTD is ensuring that our transportation workforce will compete and succeed in the 21st century economy, helping us create a city that is healthy, livable, and connected." Congratulations to RTD for its in-depth educational approach to training a skilled, sustainable workforce. And now, let's move on to the Outstanding Public Transportation System Achievement Awards, which recognize the best of small, medium-sized, and large public transit agencies in North America. These awards are given to public transportation systems for outstanding achievements in areas such as operations and maintenance, customer service, safety, sustainability, and financial management. They're awarded in 3 different categories based on annual ridership. The first award goes to the outstanding public transportation system providing 4 million or fewer annual passenger trips. And presenting the award is Mary Jo Morandini, General Manager of the Beaver County Transit Authority in Rochester, Pennsylvania. And the winner of the 2014 Outstanding Public Transportation System Achievement Award is Eastern Contra Costa Transit Authority of Antioch, California.
Eastern Contra Costa Transit Authority, also known as Tri-Delta Transit, serves the transportation needs of nearly 300,000 residents in their East Bay community, 40 miles outside of San Francisco. Committed to providing safe, reliable, and affordable transportation, the agency plays a vital role in connecting their community to services and opportunities by providing nearly 3 million rides annually to doctors, schools, employment, shopping, and entertainment. Proactive management in all departments has guided them to advancements in technology, an impressive 42% decrease in preventable accidents, and record high levels in customer satisfaction, community support, and employee morale. Tri-Delta Transit's improved customer amenities system-wide fueled a 16% increase in annual ridership. Also, it was among a select group chosen to participate in the FTA's Environmental and Sustainability Management Institute, and it continues to be recognized for innovative programs and accomplishments. Tri-Delta Transit employees are committed to improving and expanding service in the most reliable, efficient, and responsible manner to ensure customers have the very best public transportation. All the agency employees are winners today.
And accepting the award for Eastern Contra Costa Transit Authority are Chair of the Board of Directors, Jean Clare, Vice Chair of the Board of Directors, Ben Johnson, Chief Executive Officer, Jeannie Krieg, and Chief Operating Officer, Steve Pont. Let's give a round of applause to Eastern Contra Costa Transit Authority. Go ahead, stand up. Representative Jerry McNerney of California said, "It is my honor to congratulate the Eastern Contra Costa Transit Authority, also known as Tri-Delta Transit, for receiving this national recognition. Tri-Delta Transit's effective policies, innovative customer outreach, and exemplary service mean the residents of Eastern Contra Costa have access to reliable, safe, and high-quality public transportation services. The hard-working men and women of Tri-Delta Transit are well deserving of this great distinction. Congratulations to Eastern Contra Costa Transit Authority, the best small public transportation system in North America." So the next award is for the Outstanding Public Transportation System, providing more than 4 million but fewer than 20 million annual passenger trips. Presenting the award is Paul Skutelis, Senior Vice President, Market Leader, and Director of Transit and Rail for Parsons Brinckerhoff in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And the winner of the 2014 Outstanding Public Transportation System Achievement Award is Lane Transit District in Springfield, Oregon.
Lane Transit District provides transportation services to 300,000 residents over 500 square miles in Oregon's Willamette Valley. Public transit began in Eugene, Springfield in 1891, but today LTD's modern fleet of hybrid electric buses carry an average of 45 boardings per service hour, placing LTD's ridership productivity in the top 5% nationally. LTD's long-standing commitment to provide independence to all residents and visitors led to the implementation of a fully accessible fleet in 1985. Partnerships with individuals and agencies provide the district an opportunity to pioneer programs and products that benefit all riders. This spirit of partnership is a core value that LTD employees aspire to daily. Work teams focus on health, safety, and wellness, and all employees are committed to continual improvement. These efforts result in cost savings that provide a more vibrant work environment while leading to improvements in service for all customers. Development of additional real-time passenger information, a new website featuring next bus information, and the construction of the third leg in LTD's award-winning Bus Rapid Transit Service, MX, are all underway, making Lane Transit District a key part of the region's economic future.
And accepting the award for Lane Transit District are General Manager Ron Kilcoyne, Director of Operations and Customer Satisfaction, Mark Johnson, and Director of Customer Service and Planning, Andy Vibora. Let's give them a big round of applause. U.S. Representative Peter DeFazio of Oregon said, "Since the 1970s, Lane Transit District has provided the residents of Lane County with safe, reliable, and convenient transportation. The services provided have changed over the years, most recently with the introduction of the MX in 2007, but LTD's commitment to the community has not. I'm pleased to see LTD receive national recognition with the 2014 APTA Outstanding Public Transportation System Achievement Award." And let's hear it for Lane Transit District, the best middle-sized public transportation system in North America. Up next is the award for the Outstanding Public Transportation System, providing 20 million or more annual passenger trips. Presenting the award is Michael Harbour, welcome back, Acting Chief Executive Officer of Sound Transit in Seattle, Washington, and the 2014 APTA Awards Committee Chair. And the winner of the 2014 Outstanding Public Transportation System Achievement Award is Utah Transit Authority in Salt Lake City, Utah.
The Utah Transit Authority provides bus, light rail, commuter rail, streetcar, bus rapid transit, paratransit, and van pool to Salt Lake City and the surrounding 5 counties. This area is known as the Wasatch Front and is home to 80% of Utah's population. 15 years ago, UTA had no rail transit. Between 2011 and 2013, it completed and opened 6 new rail lines, bringing the agency's total to 11 rail projects built in 15 years, totaling 140 miles of light rail, commuter rail, and streetcar lines. And in 2013, UTA recorded the highest ridership in its history with more than 44 million boardings. UTA's mission is to serve its riders and enable the vitality and growth of the larger community. The agency strives each day to openly communicate with Wasatch Front residents so that riders and non-riders alike are encouraged to take an active role with UTA in putting the best possible transit service out on the street. UTA is honored to be named APTA's 2014 Outstanding Public Transportation System.
And accepting the award for Utah Transit Authority are Board Chair H. David Burton, Immediate Past Chair Greg Hughes, Board Vice Chair Chris Blake, Board Member Charles Henderson, Board Member Nisha Christensen, President of the Salt Lake Chamber Lane Beatty, and President and CEO of UTA Michael Allegra. Let's give a big round of applause for Utah Transit Authority, the best large public transportation system in North America. Utah Governor Gary Herbert said, "As governor of the state of Utah, economic recovery and growth have been among my top priorities. In fact, our efforts to rebuild and grow Utah's economy have been among the most successful in the country. One of the major contributors to our success has been the Utah Transit Authority, with its strategic vision and proven accomplishments." Let's give another round of applause to Utah Transit Authority. Congratulations. Next are the APTA Awards for individuals. The first individual APTA Award is the 2014 Local Distinguished Service Award. This award honors a public transportation decision maker, elected or appointed official, or private citizen who has made significant contributions at the local level to public transportation through policy, legislative initiative, and leadership. Presenting the award is Marianne Roberts, U.S. Head of Communications and Public Relations for Bombardier Transportation in Horsham, Pennsylvania. And this year's Local Distinguished Service Award recipient is U.S. Representative Ed Pastor.
U.S. Congressman Ed Pastor has fulfilled his promise of putting people before politics. As Arizona's first Mexican-American elected to Congress in 1991, Ed Pastor has advanced important quality-of-life initiatives, including public transportation. Light rail and an expanded bus network have become reality due to his advocacy and ability to create partnerships. Today, 250,000 daily riders experience greater ease connecting to work, school, and vital services on the Valley's transit system. In 2005, Valley Metro received a $587 million federal grant for the 20-mile light rail starter line. His vision of linking communities, employment centers, and generating redevelopment has come to fruition. Success is evident with ridership nearing its 2020 projection and achieving nearly $7 billion in neighboring economic development. His support for public transportation extends beyond his district's borders. With his help, the Central Mesa Light Rail Extension obtained a $75 million grant and is more than halfway constructed. Congressman Pastor, who is retiring from public office this year, has led Arizona to a more prosperous, economically sustainable future with his steadfast support of public transportation.
Well, as many of you know, we've had some severe weather here in Houston, and that has impacted flights. So unfortunately, Representative Pastor could not be here today. But accepting the award on his behalf is Steve Banta, Chief Executive Officer of Valley Metro in Phoenix, Arizona. Mayor Greg Stanton had this to say about U.S. Representative Ed Pastor. Congressman Pastor is a true point of pride and one of our greatest community champions for Phoenix and the region. His vision is centered on connectivity for Arizonans using public transportation for jobs and education. Because of Congressman Pastor's foresight and support, our 20-mile light rail system and bus network are a reality, serving nearly 250,000 daily riders and building economic viability for our region. Now, even though Representative Pastor could not join us today, let's give him another round of applause. The next award is the National Distinguished Service Award. This award honors a public transportation decision maker, elected or appointed official, or private citizen who has made significant contributions at the national level to public transportation through policy, legislative initiative, and leadership. This year, we have 2 recipients in this category. The first winner of the 2014 National Distinguished Service Award is U.S. Senator Barbara Boxer.
Barbara Boxer has a distinguished record of public service that spans nearly 38 years. She has been a champion for transportation as a local government elected official, member of the U.S. House of Representatives, and currently as a powerful voice in the United States Senate. As the first woman to chair the Senate Environment and Public Works Committee, she has been a tireless advocate for the environment and infrastructure and a bold leader on transportation policy. She understands the critical need for federal transit funding and the positive impact public transit agencies have on the communities they serve. She recognizes that federal investment in our national transportation system brings jobs, spurs economic development, and improves our quality of life. Few have demonstrated the tenacity to advance federal transportation legislation as Chairman Boxer. In the spring of 2012, many gave up hope on completing a new surface transportation bill, but Chairman Boxer didn't quit. She pushed the national dialogue forward and ultimately moved the country forward with passage of MAP 21. Chairman Boxer continues to fight for public transportation, and today we honor her.
So Senator Boxer couldn't be here with us today, but she wanted to address everyone. So let's watch this video.
Hello, this is Senator Barbara Boxer, and I am so honored to receive your National Distinguished Service Award for my work with you on putting transportation front and center on our national agenda. I know you know this, but earlier this year, the EPW committee unanimously passed a long-term, 6-year bipartisan highway reauthorization bill. Only a long-term solution will give states, local governments, transit agencies, and businesses the certainty and the stability they need to make critical investments in our aging infrastructure. All we have to do is look around us. Nationwide, there are more than 60,000 bridges that are structurally deficient, and 65% of our nation's most traveled roads are in less than good condition. In addition, the maintenance backlog for our transit systems is at an all-time high and growing by an estimated $2.5 billion a year. Maintaining and improving our roads and our bridges and our transit system, well, I think that's a necessary investment in our future economic growth. And this Congress must uphold its responsibility to continue these investments. We can't afford to continue to kick the can down the road any longer. It's just simply wrong. There are so many reasonable ways to continue a self-funded transportation program, and I'm not going to stop working until my colleagues have the courage to do the right thing for jobs and for business, for safety, and for our nation. I'm so happy to receive this award. Thank you so much for it. And really thank you for your tireless efforts in advancing America's public transportation network. I love working side by side with you, and I look forward to continuing that work as we continue our fight to find a long-term solution for the Highway Trust Fund this year. Thank you again.
And the second winner of the 2014 National Distinguished Service Award is U.S. Representative Tom Petri.
Congressman Tom Petri's professional life has been dedicated to public service, from his work in Somalia as a young Peace Corps volunteer to his 3 decades on the House Transportation and Infrastructure Committee. There, Congressman Petri served as chairman of the Highways and Transit Subcommittee for 2 major surface transportation bills. A persistent foe of government waste, Congressman Petri has been a vocal advocate for improved federal coordination of transportation services. He has made the case that a strong and coordinated effort is key to helping communities nationwide maximize the benefits of many related federal funding programs, ultimately expanding the number of transportation disadvantaged riders that can be served. Congressman Petri has left his mark on federal transportation policy in a number of other significant ways. Calling unacceptable the almost 14-year average approval time before a federally funded project can break ground, Petri has been a key supporter of MAP 21 provisions designed to reduce duplicative reviews and accelerate project approvals. While he is retiring at the end of this session of Congress, Petri remains dedicated to finding a responsible approach to funding our nation's infrastructure priorities without pushing the costs onto future generations of Americans. For his long-standing leadership and his extraordinary dedication, we recognize and honor Congressman Tom Petri.
And unfortunately, Congressman Petri also could not be with us today, but he wanted to address all of you, so let's watch his video.
Hello, this is Representative Tom Petri. While I'm unable to attend the conference in Houston, I want to say thank you very much for the National Distinguished Service Award. I'm honored to receive this award, and I've enjoyed working with members of the American Public Transportation Association over the years to make public transit a key part of our nation's transportation network. I look at our transportation system as a whole, with many important parts making it work effectively. Some may value one mode of transportation or another, depending on where they live and how they utilize the transportation network. But the fact is that we all travel and we all benefit from the successful integration of our highways, transit systems, railroads, airways, and waterways. It's been a privilege serving in Congress and having the opportunity to work with many of you over the years. And I want to particularly thank my partners in Wisconsin for the great relationship we've had over the years to improve transit in our state, the Wisconsin DOT, transit operators, and others like Gary Goike, a former electoral foe who is now a friend and partner, have all been instrumental in promoting effective transit. Thank you again for the award, and I wish you the best of luck in the future as Congress continues to work on a long-term surface transportation reauthorization.
Senator Boxer and Congressman Petri will be receiving their awards in Washington, D.C. at a later date, but please join me in thanking them again for the impact that their leadership has had on the public transportation industry. Okay, next is the first-time award called the Lifetime of Academic Distinction Award. This award recognizes two individuals who are legends in the industry and who have had a huge impact on the public transportation industry. The first recipient of the Lifetime of Academic Distinction Award is Dr. George Smirk, Jr.
Growing up in Philadelphia, George Smirk earned a bachelor degree and an MBA from Bradley University and a doctorate from Indiana University. He was professor of transportation at Indiana University for almost 40 years, producing a steady stream of transit management graduates who went on to careers at transit agencies across the nation. At IU, he founded the Institute for Urban Transportation. Its training programs attracted professionals from 169 transit agencies. Dr. Smirk is a prolific writer with 6 major books on urban public transportation, transit management, and the federal role in urban transportation to his name. He also had an impact outside of academia. In 1972, he helped create Bloomington Transit. In 1975, he helped save the nation's last electric interurban line, the South Shore Railroad, and served as the governor's sole appointee for 30 years on the Northern Indiana Commuter Transportation District Board of Trustees. He said of his APTA award, "The award reflects the passion I have always had about public transit. One of the joys of teaching has been to see my students grow into public transit colleagues. I've always felt that I was one of the luckiest people in the world."
Dr. Smirk received his award last month at the Indiana Transportation Association annual meeting. Let's watch the video. Well, thank you, Dr. Smirk, for more than 40 years of academic leadership and mentoring in the public transportation industry. As APTA President and CEO Michael Malanaphy said, there are few people who can say that they have directly influenced the leadership of an industry. Dr. George Smirk is one of those individuals who can make such a claim, not that he would. He greatly advanced public transportation through his work as an educator, an accomplished author, lecturer, and board member. Congratulations to Dr. Smirk. Presenting the second Lifetime of Academic Distinction Award is Paul Skoutelis, Senior Vice President, Market Leader, and Director of Transit and Rail for Parsons Brinkerhoff in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And the second recipient of the Lifetime of Academic Distinction Award is Dr. Vukan Vucic.
Vucic's interest in city planning and transit systems started at the age of 4. His first job after graduating in transportation engineering at the University of Belgrade, Serbia, was with the transit agency in Hamburg, Germany, where he planned new metro lines and drove trains. During his graduate studies at Berkeley, Vucic designed BART stations. Later, he was a consultant to the general managers of BART, WMATA, and NYCT. In Philadelphia, he developed a plan for operation of SEPTA's regional rail system when its two networks were connected by the Center City Tunnel. Vucic organized conferences on light rail transit, rapid transit, and bus rapid transit that led to the introduction of these modes in dozens of North American cities. A prolific writer, he has written 150 papers, and his many books, including the Transit Trilogy, have been translated into 5 languages and used at universities and public transit agencies worldwide. Many of Vucic's students have enthusiastically joined transit and city planning agencies. One alumnus built a new LRT system in Bergen, Norway, which was recognized as the best LRT system worldwide that opened in 2011. In 2010, he retired, but this world-renowned public transit expert continues to lecture at universities and serves as a consultant to cities like Moscow and San Francisco.
Let's give a big round of applause to the 2014 Lifetime of Academic Distinction Award winner, Dr. Vukan Vucic. Gambaccini, a member of APTA's Hall of Fame, had this to say about Dr. Vucic. Dr. Vucic is one of the most respected academics in the field of transportation engineering in the world. What I most admire about Dr. Vucic, besides his technical qualifications and base intelligence, are his sincerity of purpose, his convictions, and his adaptability on strategy and tactics, but never on principle. He offers the ideal blend of theory and practical know-how. Let's give another warm round of applause to Dr. Vucic. The next individual award is the 2014 APTA Outstanding Public Transportation Board Member Award. This award recognizes an individual serving on the governing board of a public transportation system who has made outstanding contributions to the industry. Presenting the award is Sandra Foster, President, Board of Trustees for Metro Regional Transit Authority in Akron, Ohio. And the winner of the 2014 Outstanding Public Transportation Board Member Award is Pasquale T. Dion Sr., Board Chairman of Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Authority in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
It takes something special to carry a region whose defining characteristics are grit and determination. For 50 years, the Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Authority, SEPTA, has been entrusted with that responsibility. 9,000 men and women safely moving 1 million people each day to the defining and everyday moments in their lives. For the past 15 years, the heartbeat of SEPTA has been its board chairman, Pasquale T. Pat Dion Sr., APTA's 2014 Outstanding Public Transportation Board member. Chairman Dion has applied his private sector experience and expertise to help SEPTA, the nation's 6th largest public transportation system, establish a clear mission and vision for the future. From Broad Street to Bucks County, from Harrisburg to Washington, Chairman Dion has been SEPTA's most enthusiastic champion and an ambassador for public transportation. He has guided SEPTA through its most exciting and transformative era, committing the authority to a culture of customer service, fiscal responsibility, operational efficiency, and infrastructure preservation. As a result of Chairman Dion's leadership, SEPTA has a place of prominence among the region's most well-regarded civic institutions.
Well, unfortunately, the weather really has been wreaking havoc, and Mr. Dion's plane was canceled, so he could not travel to Houston. But accepting the award on his behalf is SEPTA General Manager Joe Casey. U.S. Representative Michael G. Fitzpatrick of the 8th District in Pennsylvania had this to say about Pasquale Dion. SEPTA Chairman Pat Dion is exceedingly worthy of receiving this distinguished award. During my tenure in Congress and in my previous service as Bucks County Commissioner, I have known Chairman Dion as an incomparable advocate for SEPTA and public transportation in general. Chairman Dion has been a valued partner in my efforts to preserve federal investment that supports the nation's public transportation systems. So even though he couldn't be with us today, let's applaud Pasquale Dion for the 2014 Outstanding Public Transportation Board Member Award. Okay, the next award is the 2014 APTA Outstanding Public Transportation Business Member Award. This award goes to an APTA public transportation business member who's made outstanding contributions to the public transportation industry. Presenting the award is Kim Green, president of SPX Genfair in Elk Grove, Illinois, and Janet Rogers, vice president of Stacy and Whitbeck, Inc. in Alameda, California. And the winner of the 2014 Outstanding Public Transportation Business Member Award is Raul Bravo, president of Raul V. Bravo and Associates, Inc. in Reston, Virginia.
Raul was born in Argentina and, driven by a dream to be an automotive engineer in Detroit, came to the U.S. in 1963. In 1974, a friend offered him a job with the public transportation industry. This was the beginning of a long and successful career in an industry which he embraced with great passion and dedication, always looking for better, safer, and more efficient solutions. Along the way, Raul was awarded design and engineering patents for his creative work. Among his many accomplishments, Raul created a new business model providing consulting services, helped financial institutions to include private sector participation in public projects, and developed new, more efficient technologies for public transportation. His work and achievements are always guided by two simple principles: accept challenges and use common sense. After almost 40 years in the industry, Raul continues to be involved with the same passion and commitment. Active in several APTA committees, including chair of the Standards Development Oversight Council and chair of the Public-Private Projects International Subcommittee, he continues to promote research and encourages adoption of standards, new business models, and better methods for project delivery.
And let's have a round of applause for this year's 2014 Outstanding Public Transportation Business Member, Raul Bravo. Thomas F. Prendergast, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of the New York Metropolitan Transportation Authority, had this to say about Raul Bravo. Raul Bravo is a true transit professional who throughout his entire career understood the importance of providing high-quality, efficient transportation for his customers. He's been a tireless advocate in improving the standards for passenger cars, whether they be technical in nature or improving the customer experience. He is someone I firmly believe is deserving of this award. Let's applaud again Raul Bravo, the 2014 Outstanding Public Transportation Business Member. Congratulations, sir. The next APTA award is the 2014 Outstanding Public Transportation Manager Award. This award is given to an APTA public transportation manager who has made outstanding contributions to the public transportation industry. Presenting the award is Christopher Boylan, Director of Governmental and Strategic Partnerships at the General Contractors Association of New York, Inc. in New York City. And the winner of the 2014 Outstanding Public Transportation Manager Award is Paul Jablonski, CEO of San Diego Metropolitan Transit System in San Diego, California.
In San Diego, the Metropolitan Transit System provides more than 95 million annual trips on buses and light rail. With Paul Jablonski at the helm, MTS has become one of the most efficient public transit systems in the nation. It is largely due to his hard work with the Metropolitan Planning Organization, San Diego's civic and business leaders, and all MTS employees. From the procurement of new CNG low-floor buses, to the $680 million renovation of the iconic San Diego trolley system, MTS has introduced low-floor cars throughout the network and added critical new bus and trolley maintenance facilities. Paul's solid relations with management and employees have led to sustainable salaries and pension plans. Under Paul Jablonski's leadership, MTS has implemented new technologies to manage bus and trolley operations, providing customers with real-time information. MTS has become one of the industry's best in terms of state of good repair, key performance measures, and growth.
Let's give a round of applause for the 2014 Outstanding Public Transportation Manager, Paul Jablonski. U.S. Representative Juan Vargas of California's 51st District had this to say. Paul is an active member of our community that oversees one of the largest and most efficient public transit systems in the United States. His hard work serves as a valuable asset to the San Diego region, which is why I find him deserving of this distinguished recognition. Let's hear it again for Paul Jablonski, the 2014 Outstanding Public Transportation Manager. The next 2014 APTA Award is the APTA Hall of Fame Award. This prestigious honor is reserved for individuals who have long and distinguished careers in the industry, who've made extraordinary contributions to public transportation, and who have actively participated in APTA activities. This year, the 2 individuals inducted into the APTA Hall of Fame have a combined total of more than 80 years of leadership and mentoring in the public transportation industry. Presenting the first Hall of Fame award is Donna DiMartino, General Manager and CEO of San Joaquin Regional Transit District in Stockton, California. The newest member of the APTA Hall of Fame has more than 35 years of industry research and leadership. Rod Diradan Sr.
Rod Diradan worked during college as a railroad trainman. After receiving his BS and MBA and 2 Vietnam combat tours as a Navy lieutenant, he was elected to an unprecedented 6 terms as chair of the Santa Clara County Board of Supervisors and Transit Board. A visionary, Rod chaired the American Public Transportation Association, the San Francisco Bay Area's 3 regional governments, the National Association of Counties Transit Committee, and was vice chair of the International Transit Association in Brussels. In 1976, Rod chaired the state's first successful local transit sales tax campaign and led 6 other statewide and local campaigns. In Silicon Valley, he chaired VTA's 5 light rail boards, BART to San Jose, early Caltrain, and the historic California Trolley and Railroad Corporation. Renamed in honor of him, the San Jose Diradan Station hosts light rail, 3 commuter rail lines, Amtrak, and a bus center. With BART and high-speed rail soon to be added, it will host nearly 1,000 daily trains. Rod also chaired under 2 governors the 780-mile, $68 billion California high-speed rail project now under construction. Rod is a futurist who envisions transit combating climate change while protecting the nation's geo-economic competitiveness.
Let's give a big round of applause for the first 2014 Hall of Fame inductee, Rod Diradan. Mineta, retired U.S. Secretary of Transportation and founder of the Mineta Transportation Institute, had these words to say about Rod. Rod Diradan led the Mineta Transportation Institute since its inception. In those 23 years, the Institute has become known throughout the world for providing peer-reviewed research on the toughest surface transportation policy issues. That remarkable success was based upon Rod's lifetime of top policy-level surface transportation leadership. Rod is especially happy that Donna DiMartino is his presenter, since he was her graduate advisor when she attended the Mineta Institute. Thank you, Rod, for all your hard work and leadership, and congratulations on joining the APTA Hall of Fame. Presenting the final Hall of Fame award is Shirley DeLibero, President of DeLibero Transportation Strategies, LLC in Milton, Massachusetts. And the second inductee into the APTA's prestigious 2014 Hall of Fame is Ron Tober.
Ron Tober started his 45-year career in public transit in his hometown of Cleveland. From there, he went on to hold executive positions at several public transit agencies. At Seattle Metro, Tober guided the planning and design of the first transit tunnel for new technology buses and oversaw the opening of the Link Light Rail line. In Cleveland, he successfully dealt with the federal procurement sanctions and later used that experience to launch a national industry initiative that led to the development of best procurement practices. He also oversaw implementation of rail expansion in Cleveland and launched the planning of its highly successful BRT line. Under his leadership, the first light rail line in the Southeast was built in Charlotte. It greatly exceeded ridership projections and spawned significant new development. Tober served 8 years on the APTA Executive Committee, holding a series of leadership positions, including APTA Chair. Perhaps Tober's most important career accomplishment has been his focus on employee development. 10 individuals that formerly worked for Ron became CEOs of U.S. transit systems. He also promoted the development of women and minorities in the transit industry and received APTA's 2005 Top Manager of the Year award.
Let's give a warm round of applause for the second 2014 Hall of Fame inductee, Ron Tober. Dixon III, chairman of the RTA Board of Trustees and former chair of APTA, stated, dedicated, focused, hardworking, respected. These are just a few words that describe Ronald Tober and his relationship with public transportation. Ron has spent many years dedicated to improving the industry, focused on whatever task is put before him, hardworking in all positions he's held, and respected throughout the industry as a champion of public transportation. Anyone who knows Ron Tober will tell you of his passion and love for our industry and will acknowledge how deserving he is of this honor. Thank you, Ron, for 45 years of your support and mentoring in the public transportation industry, and congratulations on joining the APTA Hall of Fame. And Ron, you're going to stay right there. And I want to invite all the 2014 APTA Award winners to come on stage for a final round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be happy and give a final resounding applause for the 2014 APTA Award winners as they come onto the stage.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon, I could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy, I belong if you feel like a room with
ceremony. Congratulations to all the winners and for everyone who participated in the program. Have a wonderful day.
Feel like